So this is where the adventure begins. Behind me is the Santa Fe station here in San Diego. It's built in the Spanish colonial style. It was built in 1915. This station is just another one of the many really beautifully designed Amtrak stations. They're also very historic. Right now, it's a little bit after noon in San Diego, and I'm about to catch the Pacific Surfliner from San Diego to Los Angeles. The Surfliner is kind of serving as a commuter train for me, and it serves as a commuter train for a lot of people. When you see someplace listed as a Union station, that's because it's uniting multiple train line tracks. This is also a Union station. What you've got is not only the Amtrak line coming through, but the MTS, or the Metropolitan Transit System. Their trains and their trolleys run through the same tracks as well. And there's also I believe it's called the Bounder or something like that. There's another train line or commuter line that comes through here as well. If you're traveling through San Diego's Union Station, you need to be aware that there's only two classes of service here. You're either in the business class, which I've reserved for this trip, or you're in the coach class. In business, you have a reserved seat or a guaranteed seat. In coach, they're all unreserved seats, and there are portions of this route that get really busy as a commuter route. To upgrade from a coach ticket to a business class ticket for me only costs $20. Also keep in mind, this route runs almost entirely along the coastline. So you want to be on the left side of the train so that you can take advantage of all those amazing coastal views that you're going to get on the way up to Los Angeles. They do hold luggage here for a fee. I think it was like $10 per bag. They've got a luggage storage place that you could use. The convenience of it is absolutely undeniable. But what I used, and this video is not sponsored by them, I used the Bounce app. And what I did with Bounce was I just searched around my immediate location here, and I found a place that holds bags. And it's actually the UPS store that's up the street, and it costs $6 per bag per day. So there's a savings there of $4 per bag. You should know that boarding begins approximately 15 minutes before your train's scheduled departure. So my train's leaving at 2 o'clock. They're gonna start boarding at about 1:45. I plan on being here about 1:15 or so. So I wanna be at the front of the line to guarantee myself one of those left side seats for the trip up to Los Angeles so I can have the best possible views. There's a lot to do. It's just a short walk away from the Santa Fe station, including the USS Midway, the cruise terminal, and the Maritime Museum, which I'm also gonna go check out. It looks like there's a Disney cruise ship in port right now. They're loading up. Again, this is just a short walk away from the Santa Fe station, so if you've got some time before your train leaves, you can come walk the waterfront or go visit the USS Midway. What's great about visiting the Maritime Museum in San Diego, especially if you're just here for a quick layover, is that your ticket includes access to all of these ships, including the Star of India, the HMS Surprise, which was in the movie Master and Commander, and the submarine, the USS Dolphin, which currently what set the record for the deepest diving submarine in the world and still holds that record to this day. All of those ships and submarines, all of that is part of your admission to the Maritime Museum. Now, it's interesting to note that the Pacific Surfliner is the third busiest route in the entire Amtrak system. Before this was an Amtrak route, the Pacific Surfliner was operated by another railroad company. The Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad used to operate the San Diegan, which was a route that, essentially the Surfliner runs on now between Los Angeles and San Diego. A lot of rail services, when Amtrak came about, were struggling. The highway system was improving and completed throughout the United States, and air travel was getting to be a lot more affordable. And so train services like these started to kind of lose their allure to travelers. And as they began to struggle, Amtrak was formed to kind of take over those passenger services. This is another example of that. So I've just picked up my bags. It is 1 o'clock now. I'm just up the road from the Santa Fe station. I'm gonna head down that way. It should take me maybe 5-10 minutes to walk there. And I'll just settle up in the station because we're gonna be boarding in about 45 minutes. So in about 30 minutes, I'll wanna hop in line because what I wanna do is guarantee or ensure myself one of those left side seats so that on the way up to Los Angeles, we've got the best possible view that we can get. All right, so I've boarded the Pacific Surfliner, and I think I'm on the left side of the train. The engine's back there, but the seats are all facing this way, so I'm not sure which way we're traveling, because I feel like we wouldn't all be sitting backwards. If the engine is going that direction, like I think it will be, then I'm on the wrong side. But if it's going the way we're sitting, then I'm on the right side, so I'm not sure what to do. All right, we're underway on the Pacific Surfliner, and the train is going the direction that I thought it was going to be going. And so I'm on the left side of the train. This is going to be perfect for the views. This is going to be perfect for the video. I hope you guys really enjoy this. On to Los Angeles, where I've got 5 hours before my next train, the Sunset Limited, before it leaves. And so we'll be documenting the station there and the lounge there, and just the whole process of getting into the roomette. I'm excited to bring you along for this journey. Keep watching. The first stop after leaving the Santa Fe station in downtown San Diego is the Old Town station. It's not a long trip. We get here in like 10 minutes of travel, and they just announced that there's over 100 more passengers boarding and that business class is sold out, so that even though I've got an empty seat right now, it's not going to be empty for the entire journey. No. One of the things that makes the Pacific Surfliner just such an amazing train to ride on is the fact that it runs along the coast, which is where it gets its namesake for a large portion. And as you can kind of see behind me, we are right along the coast right now. This is amazing. All right, we made it to Los Angeles. I'm at the Los Angeles Union Station. I'm heading up to the Metropolitan Lounge to drop my bags off, and then I'm gonna go explore.